What's up, guys? This is OmegaLiar, and today I'm bringing you a something that was asked for me to do, testing some stuff on LMGs, and it was supposed to get up yesterday, but I ran into some internet problems, so I'm sorry about that, but hopefully you'll enjoy it nevertheless. Also, Happy New Year. It was New Year's Eve last night, and I had a good time. I was hanging out with friends and family, so hopefully you guys had a good New Year's Eve too. Now let's get into the video. So the first test is just going to be a regular MG36, no attachments, no proficiencies, no anything. See, it's got moderate recoil, a pretty good fire rate. It just goes left and right a little bit. It's not too unmanageable, and I'm going to be doing 2 clips of each. So, yeah, so this is pretty good as it is, but as you're going to see in the next one, I put on the grip, and you'll notice something a little bit interesting. And I don't know if you can hear or necessarily tell the difference, but I can promise you it's firing a lot slower. Not like a super significant amount slower, but it's enough, which is how I think they reduced the recoil. It's got a slightly faster return to center speed, and it's got a slower fire rate, which makes it less recoil. So that's what the grip does, which is a little bit interesting. And in the next test, you're going to see rapid fire, and I actually left kick proficiency on, so it's less recoil. The actual one goes about the entire width of that wall that you see I'm shooting at right now. So keep in mind, rapid fire adds a lot of recoil. But naturally, the next test you think you would want to do is when you mix rapid fire and grip, and you get an interesting result. Because as you see here, I'm firing, and you'll see in a sec when I line them up side by side to see if it's actually faster or slower than a regular. But as for recoil, it seems to have less. It's got a nice, tight, fired, spread, whatever you want to call it, recoil pattern. So I think it would be interesting to test them side by side. So let's jump right into that now. So right here I can have them firing quote-unquote side by side. It's a bit of an editing fail, but I transferred it into the wrong iMovie. But in the big screen you have the regular MG36, and in the small screen you have the one with grip and rapid fire. So what that tells me is grip reduces the fire rate by 1.5 and rapid fire increases it by that much. So just to reiterate what's been said in this video, rapid fire and grip actually cancel each other, which is rather interesting. And I should just give you what I think is best on an LMG, specifically the MG36, considering the fact that it's my favorite. My first recommendation would be rapid fire and kick. This gives you a fast fire rate gun, a really fast fire rate gun actually. So it gets a good quick kill, and it reduces the recoil, because without kick and rapid fire you get just way too much recoil. But I think it's really good for holding down choke points, and it's something you can use to set up in a medium range situation, especially when you're going prone, because going prone reduces recoil and sway by a lot. I'm not sure the actual statistic, but it's by a lot. So that's one that's in particularly very good as a gun. Another one I recommend is for slightly longer range engagements. This is actually a very good class of picking people off at extreme distances, using the grip and kick proficiency, obviously. And I think I showed you the clip in the video. And grip reduces recoil and fire rate, and kick reduces recoil. So you basically almost get this lead laser kind of thing that is very powerful at range, and I think is something worth giving a shot. But another one that I recommend for slightly less range, but it's still very good, and it gives you slightly more stealthy aspect, or at least off the radar aspect, is grip plus silencer. You get the reduced recoil of kick, you get the silencer, and you're using the attachments proficiency. But I think in general using the grip is very good on the high fire rate LMGs, and I just like the silencer in general. So those are my recommendations. You can also throw a red dot here wherever you want. A red dot and grip is another good it's another good combination, but you can also use something like a red dot and kick, which is just a slightly different gun. There's tons and tons of different options that I could go on for ages. But the fact is, this is what I pull it down to. I think this is the way to do it. Even though before my tips video I talked about using red dot and kick, and that's my personal favorite, but I think these are the best to use. So if you like this video, if you like these tips, if you find something interesting here, let me know. Leave a comment in the comment section, give me a like or a rating, and Even a favorite would be nice if you really enjoyed it. And I will see you in my next commentary. Thanks for watching.